respect on my name. Okay guys, it's Sunday. It's a few days later. I haven't decided if I'm going to do a week in my life. I had work all weekend. I actually just got back from work and I'm exhausted. We have a lot of schooling to do. I honestly should have vlogged this past week because it's technically like going into finals week for us, but my school finals week is like 3 weeks. Make it make sense. So I have a lot to do, and you know, I have 6 hours left in the day. I have a lot of stuff due today, like a lot, and that's why I said I should have vlogged earlier, because I shockingly got, I'd say 50% of it done already. I already handed it in and submitted it because I knew I was going to be working all weekend. But I'm going to show you guys. A lot of people are like fancy and like write out their to-do list. I don't know what video, but I've said this before, I'm a big to-do lister. Like, I have to do a to-do list because that's how I organize my thoughts and organize what I need to get done. So I just type everything out on my computer, and I'm very like very organized that way. I don't understand why I'm like this, but I can't write it out, because if I write it out, it has to be perfect, and it's never gonna be perfect. So yeah, so I'm gonna show you guys. So this is kind of just what I do. I have, actually, you know what, let's go deeper into this. So I filmed this type of video so many times, yeah, but I never actually uploaded them because I don't know, I just never have. But at the beginning, as you'll see, it says August 13th. It just probably means I updated it on that day. I definitely wrote this out way earlier than that. This is like my entire school thing for school in general. So I'm in six classes right now, and I know that sounds like a lot, and it is a lot, but I'm in my last term of school, so I'm literally done undergrad in like 2 weeks. So I write out each class. As you can see, I'm GMT 450 marketing. I'm in a lot of marketing classes right now because I'm honestly just finishing up my major, and then I'm in a sports management class as well. So in the beginning of my term, I wrote out all of these classes, and I wrote down like the basics of what I needed to remember every week. So this class refreshers every Tuesdays, unlike most classes that refresh every Sunday or Monday. Every week I had a weekly discussion board due, and I had to respond to classmates, and those are all due Monday mornings. Buy a Harvard packet. That's just like, you know, some classes have packets that you have to buy. And then I wrote out the big major things. So I had 3 cases that I had to complete, and so I wrote the due dates next to them, and then the due date for my group project that was due. And I basically did that for all my classes. So for this class, you'll see again weekly quizzes, weekly discussion boards, and then an essay report and a case report. Those are the main things that are due. 15% just represents how much of my grade it is. And I basically did that for every class. For this class, I don't know why, but it was just easier for me to screenshot the actual course schedule so I can stay on top of it, because there's a lot of different like dates. And yeah, I did that same thing for sports management. So sorry, so I just did this like general write-up at the beginning of my term, like I said, because it's just easy for me to look at it each week. I'm in a I go by a quarter system, so we literally say week 1, week 2, week 3. Like, that's how my school is. We just say what week are we in, and like that's how we like format our, I'm gonna put you guys down because my arm hurts. Format our like week, I guess, or like our term. I don't know, it's weird. But instead of, since everything's online now, I learned from my last term that got kicked online because of COVID. that it's so much easier writing something out like this and then just looking at it every week to see what major things are due each week, because half of these things, like the major things, were due like the end of July and then the mid-August, end of August. So I don't, every week I'll know that I don't have anything really important to do, but I also remember the little things like, okay, you have a weekly quiz. Most of my weekly quizzes are due Sunday nights, so I'll be like, oh, okay, wait, like make sure you do that, you know? So instead of looking at 6 different syllabuses, everything's online, everything's on a computer. Like pulling up 6 different Word documents is a lot, honestly. It becomes really overwhelming for me personally, and I'm just like, I just need to know the important things. So this document is basically for all the important things. So the next document I have, it's not right, it's a note, I should say, not like a document, is my school by week. So my first one was like general overall basis of everything, of what I do, or what is due and things I need to know, and like just like the important stuff. But I'm just trying to like hone that in, like it's the important stuff. Now this document is weekly, so I update this weekly on and off, depending again on if I know the week's going to be busy or not. But I pretty much update this weekly, and I go again class by class and I'll write out. So you'll see we're in week 9 right now. From management 450, I had, it's not checked off, but I have a discussion board post and to respond. I had my case that was due last Sunday, I think, my group project section, and then my presentation slides. And then you'll see simple things like marketing 326. I had a quiz on Tuesday, and then I had a case report due today, Sunday, and as you can see, it's checked off, which means I did it. And then I go class by class, week by week, or class by class, assignment by assignment, and stuff like that. And then at the bottom you'll see order. I don't always do this, I just did this week because I had a lot of things to do. So I just put in order like what classes I want to do first, second, third, and last, like, you know what I'm saying, so that I can stay focused. So this says marketing 357. If you look at marketing 357, you'll see that I had a rough draft due today as well. So it's a huge group project that I had to do, and I wanted to get that done and over with. So actually I can check that off because I already did that. And so I just go in order of importance, honestly, like of what I know I need to get done. And yeah, so that was like a little mini ramble, but I didn't get to do this on Friday when I saw you guys, so I just wanted to let you know. So if you're a college student right now, I'm actually a senior. Again, like I said earlier, I will be officially graduating in 2.5-ish weeks. I'll be done undergrad completely. So I feel like I have some tips and tricks kind of on college in general, but especially for online school, because I did, for any incoming freshmen and stuff like that, I already did my last term on online, and my school is really different. We're not in semesters, we're in quarters. So my semesters, as you would call it, is, we call it terms, and they're 10 to 11 weeks. So everything that you guys cram into like 2 to 3 months, we cram into 10 weeks. And so it's a very fast pace. So I've learned over the last 4 or 5 years how to keep up with that pace and how to organize my life a little better so that I can stay on top of everything and all of that. So that's why I just kind of explained everything for you guys. Even when I was in school and was actually physically going to classes, I would always write a little to-do list, break down my classes, break down, I didn't always do like the first document I showed you, or the first, I don't know why I keep saying document, the first note I showed you guys, I didn't really do that in physical classes because there's no need. Like when you think about it, when you go to class, your professor's always going to tell you, hey, don't forget to do this, don't forget to do that. And so that's kind of your like week by week. So I would usually do the school this week, I would kind of do it. It wouldn't be as detailed as this one is, but your professors in person are going to remind you, hey, you have an essay due next week, hey, you have an upcoming exam, hey, you have a quiz, like, and you'll just remember and then, you know, lock it in your brain, do it. Whereas online, it's very easy to forget. Take it from me, it's very easy to forget. And then you can also just get super overwhelmed with so much stuff, because a lot of these professors are just throwing information online because they too have never done this. You have to realize it's a learning curve for everybody, and you have to figure out what's going to work best for you guys. So after that long rant that you guys didn't ask for, I have so much stuff to do. I'm 6 minutes behind. I wanted to start at 6 o'clock. I have a lot to do. So I know my school this week looked like I checked off a lot of things, and I did a lot. I did 90% of the major stuff, but I still have to do my presentation slides and a voiceover for my class. That's like the biggest thing I have to do tonight, and then I have to do a few discussion board posts, respond to a few people, and what else did I have to do? I also have to, oh no, see, wait, September 2nd, when is that? Next Wednesday. Okay. 3 minutes, 25 seconds left. My dog, he's mad because I was like laying on us down. Alright. 3 minutes left. I'm gonna submit it now because I think it's only 5 questions, but I'd be stressed. We're 3 results. 5 out of 5, baby. Y'all want to see the proof? I got y'all. Because people be hating out here. 5 out of 5. 4 minutes out of 8. Boom. I guess that's why she only gives us 8 minutes. Instead of 10. But sometimes the questions are harder. So I'm like, I'm going to do it 10 minutes. Alright guys, please excuse how I look. I literally just spent the last 3 hours taking my braids out. It is 1:55. It's 1:55. I have class at 2. So while I am in class, I'm going to eat lunch. I'm so hungry. Like, OD hungry. I have a headache type hungry. So class obviously is on Zoom. Waiting for it to start. I'm gonna make some, well, I'm not really making lunch. I'm just going to warm up my lunch, and basically I'm just gonna eat leftovers from last night's dinner and call it a day. I didn't say nothing. Every time you want me to say something.
I want you to say something that I got.
Okay. I got it.
I need something, I need some water. I need something sweet. Look at me that no snap. I just snap.
Aren't you the one who makes you snap?
About what you all asking me about.
Well, I don't know what snacks are on the market. I haven't had snacks in a while. Oh, it's blurry. Hi guys. I don't know what day I left you guys off on. Sorry, it's not focusing. It's weird. Focus. Okay, here it goes. I don't know what day it was when I last spoke to you guys about college. I did a little bit of schoolwork last night, but actually most of my schoolwork is gonna be done today and for the next few days. So I'm definitely gonna keep you guys more engaged. I feel like I kind of slacked off, but yeah. So right now this is the realest it can get. Yeah. Dang, I forgot to fill up my water bottle. Right now this is the realest it can get. I'm about to head to my brother's house to babysit my nephew. And left that on accident. And so I'm bringing my work and my laptop and everything with me over there. I feel like now that everything's online, there's a lot more multitasking that students have to do, in the sense of like, I haven't heard that song in forever. Okay, wait, I have to make sure everything, okay. So I feel like a lot more multitasking has to occur than people would have thought, because a lot of parents just think like online school isn't as in-depth, but what I've learned is it's actually worse. Like, the teachers literally just throw everything online and you're basically teaching yourself. I don't care what anybody says. Like, even the Zoom classes, they're not enough. Like, I had only one Zoom class. Sorry guys, I only had one Zoom class this term, but I had a lot last term. And the ones that are more like, for this term especially, my marketing class is very statistics based. So like, I'm an engineer by major, and I guess like in general. So I'm used to like coding, and I'm used to doing all those things, and I'm used to like the strenuous statistic math that is required. But I was not expecting it for a marketing class. I don't know why, but I just wasn't. And so this class was very statistics based, very like coding based, and like having to do all that stuff. And the only thing that saved me was the fact that I had background knowledge on, why does my tires feel weird? That I had, yeah, so that I had background knowledge on some of the stuff that was happening, and that I know how to use google.com, okay, like to Google like how he wanted to do certain things, because just because you know how to code in one program doesn't mean you know how to code in every single program. Every language is different. So the language he was teaching us is a language I've never used before. So I had to kind of teach myself how to use that language. And if I couldn't figure it out, I would have to just do it in the language I knew how to use. So a Zoom class is not good for that, okay? Like, you cannot teach that in a Zoom class. That's a more hands-on class and requires a lot more effort on the teacher's side and on the student side, so that you can interact more and kind of like follow along better. Because let's be real, even in Zoom classes, you get distracted with everything that's happening around you. So yeah, this is just like the online class world and the quarantine schooling world that we're living in right now, and I just thought that it'd be important to just pop this little clip in there to show you guys that yes, I'm about to be working on my assignment, but I had to travel an hour and bring my laptop because I also have to babysit my nephew and do all of these other multitasking things that I have to do in order to stay on top of my work. So yeah, I feel like I'm back in my dorm. Okay guys, so LOL at yesterday. I ended up not doing any schoolwork while I was watching my nephew, because he was, I don't know, we were just having fun, honestly, watching movies and stuff. So don't mind the tripod behind me, it's for another video. I'm about to go do the work I said I was gonna do yesterday, bring y'all along for that, and then yeah, we have one more assignment, and then college is done for me. This week is done, this video is done, everything is done for undergrad. So yeah, I literally have it on the player right now. Anyways, I'm gonna edit my group project. I'm gonna add one more section that is assigned to me, and then literally just go through and edit everything, because I don't know in the sense of I'm not editing their work. I'm just combining our documents. We have like literally 3 documents. Our professor asked for a rough draft, so the one girl like just combined all of our documents into like a Word doc, but she didn't do it in like the Google Docs. So like as we're editing stuff, like we're going through like 3 different documents. What's the point in that? So I'm just going through and like putting everything in one document so we can all edit it and we can all read it when it's like, because it's due tomorrow. So it's just easier instead of going through 3 different documents, making sure we have everything. Like I don't understand why we did that. And then I'm making sure all the citations on my undergrad, and like I'll do their citations as well. I don't really mind. I just really want to be done with this. So, and my friend is coming over in like a few hours, so I'm really trying to get everything done as well. Like as far as this goes, I definitely want to get it done before she gets here. I have a little bit more stuff to do that I wanted to get done school-wise today, but I can always do it like tonight or later on tomorrow. So yeah.
Look, I know girls love Beyonce, girls love to fuck with your conscience. Girls say when them kids go missing, and shawty, you ain't no different. These days it's hard to meet women, feel like my love life is finished. I've been avoiding commitment, that's why I'm in this position. I'm scared to let somebody in on this. No new friends, no, no, no. You know how this shit goes. You got your fair share of admirers that call your phone. You try to act like it's just me, but I am not alone. And if you're alone, then say my name, say my name. You know what is around you. Say baby I love you. You ain't every day. Say my name, say my name. You acting kinda shady, baby. Why the sudden change? Say my name, 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 say my name. If no one is around you. Say my name, 'cause those other men.
Your girl is officially done all of her undergrad classes. And what's she got a degree in? Business and engineering with what? A minor in marketing and what? A concentration in biomechanics. Put some fucking respect on my name. Period.
This ain't no time for acting. This ain't no time for games. And this ain't no time for uncertainty. This ain't no time for locking your phone and not coming home and start some shit when I'm in the zone.